Alrighty, everyone. Holy shit. I'm sorry if I've been gone for a while. I've been suffering from hay fever. I said I was going to post a lot, but unwell and also school and everything. Sorry. And I'm very sorry I'm late to this, which I was planning to release on Halloween. Um, but I'm a bit late to it. I'm sorry. I just did not have time. Um, so it's being released today, November 2nd, hopefully, or November 3rd. I don't know. Whatever. Or maybe this just doesn't get released. I don't know. If you're watching it, it's been released. So, today, I'm going to be doing a review that I've literally been hyping up since the very start of this channel, and that is Five Nights at Freddy's. The movie is out and is officially here. I plan to make this review like 30 minutes long, um, because I have some shit to talk about for this movie. Holy shit. I was so goddamn excited for this movie when it first got announced. So excited. Literally, I was checking Twitter all day long, waiting for Jason Blum to tweet something about the movie because he said he was going to. And then he did. He said that the movie was going to release on October 27th, 2023, and they even provided a little sneak peek for it. And now the movie is here. It has been released in the cinemas. I went to go see it with my buddies, and I also rewatched it when I got home. And holy shit, I have opinions, alright? Now, what all my friends say about the movie, they say it's really goofy. I say it's okay. It's not incredible, but it is pretty good. So, first things first, I want to say this. If you're a FNAF fan, you're gonna fucking love this movie. You're gonna treat this movie with uttermost respect, and you're gonna love it. If you're just a person going to go see a movie and you have no idea what Five Nights at Freddy's is, you're gonna fucking hate this movie. You're gonna think it's so fucking boring and shit and cringe and weird. Yeah. And well, some people that I went to the cinema with didn't really know what FNAF was, so some people didn't really like it. But you do need like a fair, like, understanding of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore to understand what is happening in this movie. Like, we're definitely going into spoiler territory here. Probably for like the first 15 minutes of this video, I'll just be talking no spoilers, and then when it gets to like 15 minutes, I'm talking spoilers. So yeah, hang on, wait. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go into spoiler territory like for the second half of the video. I just needed to make a little thingy for the spoiler part. All right, so pretty much main parts. So what people are saying is like this movie is very boring. It doesn't really have a story, which honestly I call bullshit. This movie has such a strange, weird story. Now I can agree there are some scenes in the movie that are pretty stupid and didn't really need to be in there, like at all. Like there's a scene that I will talk about later in spoilers, which has something to do with the pillow fort. And honestly, from my friends, I've heard so many complaints about that scene, and I'm complaining about that scene as well because it is pretty fucking stupid. Um, yeah, and there are some pieces of lore, like story, that they reveal in this movie that do not like make sense in any of the FNAF lore, like at all. Um, which I'll also talk about in the spoilers section. I'll talk about the entire story of the movie in the spoiler section of this video. But yeah, pretty much this movie is the story definitely I'd say um they did okay on. It is Five Nights at Freddy's, so the lore is fucking crazy. But the lore of the movie, honestly, I think they did kind of mediocre with. They tried to put as much FNAF lore as they possibly could into it, but it made some of the movie not really make any sense. So they failed, but they succeeded at the same time. So honestly, I don't really have any complaints about the story. I thought it was fine. Other people have their complaints, which I understand. Other people kind of fucking hate the movie. So yeah, the acting. All right, hang on. The acting for this movie, honestly, honest to God. First of all, we have Josh Hutcherson, who is the main lead role of the movie. His acting in Five Nights at Freddy's, I'd say, pretty fucking good. Um, he's not perfect. So he's kind of just like what you would see in a normal lead role for a movie, but like a indie movie. Like he kind of plays like the main character in Talk to Me would play, kind of just casually, and when they need to act, they will act. So yeah, Josh Hutcherson, not incredible, but he plays what I expected him to play like, and honestly, it's fine. But definitely my favorite actor in this entire movie, William Afton, Matthew Lillard. Come on now. Matthew Lillard was so fucking good in this movie, like he always is. He is such a good actor. I love it. He played Shaggy and he played Stu Marker. Those are the two. Those are his two most famous roles: Shaggy in Scooby Doo and Stu Marker in Scream, which is a horror movie, a slasher, and he played the murderer. So yeah, and he's in this movie, and lucky people, he plays a bad guy. He plays a villain, and I think that's amazing. I'll say which villain he plays when do we get to spoiler territory, but I kind of already said it, but like whatever. But yeah, he's really, really fucking good in this movie. I was obsessed with his role. It's so fucking good. And yeah, good actor. Vanessa was she kind of just popped out of the movie, popped in. She was kind of like here and there. And honestly, when you get to see her on screen, you're like, mm. Like literally, you get like a feeling where it's like this next few minutes is going to be like completely information and just boring. Because really, Vanessa kind of just comes on screen to talk. Nothing really dramatic happens when she's on screen except for at the end of the movie. And like, other than that, when she's on screen, it's really, really boring. It's just fucking boring and nothing happens. Like, what? I didn't really like Vanessa, and then like at the end of the movie, something really stupid gets revealed about Vanessa that is just fucking stupid. We don't even get to see Vanny. No Vanny. Like, come on, stupid. Um, now, uh, Abby, Mike's little sister, the person that we all kind of wanted to see. Um, and we kind of wanted to see her die. I'll say if that happens or not in the spoiler part, but pretty much her acting is pretty shit. Well, it was expected that her acting would be shit because she's a child actress and she's like 10. So why would you expect good acting from her? I didn't expect shit from her. I expected her to be like a kid. So if you're complaining about her acting being shit, what did you expect? Like, come on. Like her line deliveries were terrible. Um, just everything she said that was absolutely fucking oh god. But she did what she was supposed to do, and honestly, I don't care. um, she was good, and that's what we wanted. So, yeah. Um, there are some other actors that I think if I say who they are, I will be going into spoiler territory. Now, what most people want to know is the movie scary? Let me just spend the next few minutes saying if it's scary or not. Kinda. So the movie, if you get scared pretty fucking easily, you will get scared at Five Nights at Freddy's. My friend sitting next to me, he said he was scared. um, so I got a bit jumpy towards the end of the movie because the scene at the end of the movie was kinda dramatic. Like anything could happen. I didn't know what was gonna happen. It was a good little final scene of the movie. Um, yeah. The animatronics, like Freddy, Chica, Foxy, Buddy, Bonnie, they are not scary at all throughout the entire movie. They are not intimidating in any way. Well, Foxy kinda is. Foxy has a few scary scenes in this movie, but that's about it. All the other animatronics, honestly, they did not seem any bit threatening. There is a scene with Chica that was kind of spooky. But yeah, that's about it. They were kind of just like still figures that kind of just went wow, like that's about it. But Jim Henson's creature thingy, they did really well creating the animatronics. It's just Blumhouse didn't really use them very well. So come on, we waited 8 years for this, and they give the permission to Blumhouse to make this movie. Why? Worst thing to like, worst company. I hate Blumhouse. Like any other company would do so well with Five Nights at Freddy's, but Blumhouse, ah, what the fuck? So, yeah, but this movie a little bit scary towards the end of the movie. It gets a little bit jumpy, a little bit just yeah. But other than that, not very scary. Yeah, I didn't get like completely scared, like petrified or anything at all in this movie. It is M, it's not R. It doesn't have lots of gore. There are like a few scenes where the main character gets like cut, and there is like you get to see like close up blood and gore, but like it's not that bad. It's like a wound that you would have in real life. It's not very gory. It's not terrible. And there is a scene where now I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll talk about it in spoiler. But yeah, there is gore in this movie. It is a horror movie, so there kind of has to be gore, but it's not like absolutely guts and blood and shit. It's kind of just blood. Someone gets eaten blood. Yeah, you don't really get to see like close up shit. You get to see some of it, and that's what makes it M. If it was R, you would get to see exactly what happens and the close up and everything. It'll be so good, but they had to make it M because well, the FNAF fans are little kids, so they kind of had to. So yeah, um, it's not like parents. If you don't let your kids go watch the FNAF movie, you're being stupid. This movie not scary, not gory. Really, you should be fine letting your kid go see it. Well, at least your kid has to be like at least like 6 and a FNAF fan, and then probably go let them see it. So yeah, um, yeah. We're probably gonna go into spoiler territory now. So, I'm gonna give you a bit to click off the video if you don't want spoilers. Please, I recommend. I'll give you like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click off the video if you don't want spoilers. We are going into spoiler territory. Yeah, I literally spent the time to put the word spoilers onto the video. Here we go. So, pretty much, I'm going to be talking about, in this part of the video, I'm going to be talking about literally everything that happens in the movie. I'm going to be spoiling it for you. So I'd recommend watching this part of the video if you've already watched the movie, or if you just want to know what happens in the movie, watch this part of the video. Alright, cool. So, first of all, William Afton is Springtrap, which was all predicted. We all knew that was going to happen. Now, pretty much in the games, everyone so loved the Springlock scene, which was a pretty much big part of FNAF, which kind of made Purple Guy, William Afton, progress on through the games in a really spooky way. Five Nights at Freddy's movie has the Springlock scene. They put it in there for FNAF fans, and I love them for doing that. They care about FNAF fans, and they put that shit in there just to make us all hyped. Pretty much, it shows Matthew Lillard in the Springtrap suit, and then he gets Springlocked. He gets fucking, like, crushed in that suit, and then he says the line, he says, "I always come back," which, oh my god, they said it. They fucking said it. I'm so goddamn happy they did that. I was I was really hoping they were gonna do that, and they did. So thank you so much, Blumhouse, for putting that in there. You made my cinema experience so good. Yeah. So thank you very much. I have a bit of a sad thing to say. Markiplier is not in this movie. Yeah, his schedule was very busy, and he was originally supposed to be in the movie. It was confirmed he was originally supposed to be a character that is in this movie. Yeah, he was originally supposed to be the security guard that dies at the start of the movie. Yeah, there is a security guard that dies at the start of the movie, and he gets brutally fucking killed by Foxy, I think. Oh wait, no, by that chair full of like saws and stuff. Yeah, he gets brutally killed by that, and it's fucking gruesome. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's just fucking yeah. It's kind of just guy dies. But yeah, there are YouTuber cameos in this movie. It's not just Corey X Kenshin. There's like one more YouTuber cameo that the Blumhouse did not spoil for you. Yeah, Corey X Kenshin is in this movie. He has two scenes in it, and then this other YouTuber has one. Matt Pat is in this movie. He plays like a 20-second scene. Matt Pat, if you don't know who Matt Pat is, he's the guy that goes, "That's just a theory, a game theory." Yeah, he's the main guy on the Game Theorists. He's very, very popular in the Five Nights at Freddy's community. But yeah, pretty much he plays a cafe worker, and he says that lunch is the most important meal of the day, and then he says, "Well, that's just a theory." He says it in the movie, which I just love. And also, apparently, it was the very first scene of the movie that was filmed. Like that little thing that said "bad cupcake," and we got to see that guy's arm. That was Matt Pat's scene. That was it at the cafe. We all thought at first that was William Afton, but no, it was a lawyer sitting at the table and was just about to be served by Matt Pat. Oh my god. Crazy. So, other than that, yeah. We also get to find out, like, towards the Springlock scene, this is the part where I said the lore does not make any sense. And pretty much this kind of confused everyone. Apparently, Vanessa is William Afton's daughter. The fuck? So pretty much people are telling me that the FNAF movie is its own separate universe. So they were allowed to put this plot twist in there where it's not really a plot twist, it's kind of just a lazy twist. um that does not make sense with any lore at all. Like 8 years, you could have made it cooler, Clubhouse. And FNAF, you could have. You so fucking could have. So yeah, Scott Cawthon was behind this movie, and he let that happen? Nah, what the fuck? And also, there is a scene in this movie where the literal fucking animatronics. This is the scene that I said earlier that was fucking stupid. Pretty much, the animatronics build Abby a pillow fort at one point for her to stay safe at night. That is so fucking goofy and shit. Why would they do that? They're supposed to be killer animatronics. I came to this movie for fucking scary shit, horror, and they build her a pillow fort. The fuck is up with that? Also, for the entire movie, you get to see like these really shit flashbacks everywhere. Like, there's like fucking 20 of them. I think there's a lot, and pretty much it's the same flashback over and over again of the main character running through like a forest, trying to save his brother from being kidnapped because apparently when he was younger, his brother Garrett got kidnapped by William Afton, which like what the fuck? And then you get to see like that flashback happen so many times, but like in different ways, and it's just boring. The set of the flashback is so fucking lazy. It's just a random forest in the middle of butt fuck nowhere. Why would they do that? And then you get to see like a bunch of kids dressed up as animatronics. Well, they look like they're dressed up as the animatronics. And then like they talk to him and they try and lure him into stuff and like it's stupid. It's just a fucking stupid ass scene. Yeah, I didn't really like it. um, yeah, Zeb. So this entire movie has some pretty stupid scenes in it. Uh, there is like a FNAF AR reference that me and my friends pointed out. Hang on. Pretty much, Freddy Fazbear comes into Mike's house with like the FNAF AR look, and then like kills his auntie who was in the house at the time. And honestly, fucking awesome scene, by the way. Like, she was a bitchy ass character who was trying to, like, take custody of Abby and, like, dead. But also, okay, this is what I was gonna talk about earlier with the gore. Pretty much, in one scene, a bunch of, like, vandalizers come into the pizzeria, try to get money and vandalize the pizzeria. And then the animatronics see them doing that, and then the animatronics kill them one by one. And then so it starts off with one of the dudes getting his face eaten by Chica's cupcake, which you don't really get to see any blood. Then the second dude, I think, gets killed by Bonnie or something. And then the third dude gets cornered by Bonnie in a closet. And then the girl, who was like a babysitter for Abby, then fucking. So she is like, what the fuck? And then, like, a kid lures her into like a room in the pizzeria. And then and then the kid says, follow me, follow me. And you also get to see the dog animatronic on the ground during that scene. Like, that's a little Easter egg for that fans. And then pretty much, she goes up to, like, Freddy. Why would she do that? And she just stares into him. And then, like, the hand of the child comes out of Freddy's mouth. And then fucking pulls her in. And then Freddy just eats her in half. Like, fucking chops her straight in half. Like, why would that happen? So, yeah, but, like, one of my friends shouted out, "Is that the Bite of 87?" in that scene, and when it's not, it's like the Bite of 84 or something, pretty sure. But yeah, she just gets eaten. Second of all, I want to say this. Abby does not die. She does not become baby. She does almost become baby at one point, very close. Chica almost puts her in the chair, where Abby would die and then get turned into baby, but that didn't happen. Fucking Mike saved her from that happening when it's crucial FNAF story that had to happen for it to be FNAF. Like, come on, and it didn't happen. It never fucking happened, which kind of pissed me off, but well, whatever. She doesn't die, and neither does Mike. Vanessa gets put in hospital at the end of the movie because she was stabbed by William Afton, which was kind of like the most dramatic thing Vanessa does for the entire movie. She gets stabbed. What a boring character. So yeah, yeah, and then William Afton gets spring locked, and then like in the final part of the movie, you get to see him like sitting down in a room suffering, and then the kid closes the door in the room, pretty much saying bye bye William, bye bye. But yeah, he always comes back. So yeah. Also, before the movie released, the creators were teasing that there was a secret animatronic that wasn't revealed in the trailers. We get to find out who that was, and it was such a random thing. You barely get to see any of this animatronic. There's like two or three scenes with this animatronic. It's Balloon Boy. It is fucking Balloon Boy, which we all predicted, but not in this way. We all thought it was going to be like a life-size animatronic that like sits there like a cardboard cutout or something, which is Balloon Boy. But no, it's a tiny doll that teleports around the place. Like imagine a figurine, like for example a pop figure, but it's Balloon Boy, and like you can turn around and it's just sitting behind you. And you get jump scared by it, or like you open a door and it's like right in front of your face. That is what Balloon Boy is in this movie. There's like two scenes with him. First scene is with Mike. He like opens like a locker or something, and Balloon Boy is just sitting on the top shelf of the locker, and then just fucking jump scares Mike, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then in the post credit scene, you get to see Balloon Boy again, and it's like in Corey X Kenshin's car, and Corey X Kenshin, like, pretty much he's sleeping, he's got like a paper thingy over his face, and then like someone opens and closes the door, and then on the chair, like he's like, "Oh, get out! It's like nighttime or something." And then he looks who's there, and it's just Balloon Boy, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Stupid scene, but we needed to see more Corey. Like, come on. They should have definitely made more time in the movie for the YouTuber cameo scenes. Like, I'm really sad Markiplier wasn't in this movie. Markiplier would have made this movie like 10 times better, but he wasn't in it. He like when we didn't see him in the trailers, it scared all of us. And now we know the harsh truth that he is not in this movie. But Matt Pat is, so that kind of makes up for it a little bit. Like we didn't know Matt Pat was gonna be in it. Like he literally made a movie, oh, no, it's not a movie, a video saying, "Surprise! I'm in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie," and then he spends like 17 minutes talking about his experience on the FNAF set. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god, I have hyped up this movie literally since the start of my channel, and now it's out, and I'm finally reviewing it. And honestly, I give it a decent 7 out of 10. That's the verdict. 7 out of 10, people. Hang on. Wait. 7 out of 10. That is a 7 out of 10 for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I liked it. It wasn't bad. It was, well, kind of bad, but it was an okay movie. And honestly, yeah, for FNAF, I've literally grown up with this game, and it's finally gotten a movie. I remember like theories and stuff, predictions saying there's going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That was back in 2018. And now the movie is out and everyone is freaking out over it. It's been literally like fucking 8 years since they confirmed that a FNAF movie was happening, and it is out. And oh my god, like, dude. And they also got like a FNAF movie 2 and 3, and maybe even a 4 and 5 on the way as well. Like, bro, so many fucking FNAF movies. And honestly, just because I'm a FNAF fan, I'm going to be watching every single one that comes out. I don't care how old I am, what my interests are. I'm watching every single Five Nights at Freddy's movie when they release because it's FNAF. And we literally grew up with Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah, I've known Five Nights at Freddy's for so fucking long now. And yeah, the movie's out. It's so fucking good. Well, not amazing, but like when I got home from the cinema, I was like, holy shit. By the way, sorry I couldn't release this movie on Halloween. I wanted to, but I was very fucking busy on Halloween. So sorry. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I'm gonna be releasing more videos, like probably weekly at this point, because don't expect like another video for at least like a few days now, because I am fucking dying from hay fever. So please don't expect another video for a few days, at least. And also, I need to find something in the news to talk about. There is lots of shit happening, but like, I need to figure out what I want to make a video on. So yeah, that's the FNAF movie review. Thank you for watching.